Hello Instructables community, my name's Jason and I'm going to do an Instructable on how to build an inexpensive hand from common materials. I'm working on a project to build a gestural hand out of cheap materials, hopefully to be able to do finger spelling in American Sign Language. But this is just a prototype. We're working around with our materials, and actually this is a simplified version of what I'm kind of working on. What I'm working on, it has more plastics and glue, so I thought I'd simplify it for this Instructable. So we're just going to build an inexpensive hand for common materials. Now our materials are a bunch of zip ties. We got some corrugated cardboard, and we have some fishing line. And our tools today, what we're going to be using are scissors and a thumbtack, one that you can grip and make holes with. And just a word of caution before we get started. You want to protect your work surface because using the thumbtack's going to leave holes, and you don't want to destroy your desk or whatnot, so just cover it up or work on a surface that you don't mind getting holes in. And safety. Always wear eye protection, especially while cutting and using sharp objects. Just be careful with the cutting and using the tack to poke holes. And of course, ask for permission and assistance if you're young. And a word on the zip ties is you're going to need a lot of them, about 22 or more. So let's get on with the build. First of all, our zip ties. This is going to be the majority of our project right here. We're going to be using the zip ties as fingers, and we're going to use the latching part as the joints. So go ahead and take some of your zip ties, and we're going to grab our scissors, and we're going to cut the zip ties right about there. You're going to want to leave a tab in order to use it later. And like I said, wear your eye protection because things jump around. So we're going to go ahead and cut about, I'd say 22 of these right here. So go ahead and just keep on cutting. Watch out for the jumping. And eventually we're going to have a whole bunch of little ends right here. I don't care too much about the size because I'm just prototyping right now, so I'm just seeing how the materials work. So once you have all your little tabs, what you're going to want to do is get your thumbtack, and we're going to put holes in the end of these tabs. So far as the hole, you're going to want to kind of center it and have it toward the back. And we're going to place a hole in the tip in order to eventually thread some fishing line through. So go ahead and put holes in all 22 of your tabs, and then we'll get started on cutting the cardboard. So like I said, you have corrugated cardboard, and you're going to want to use this because we're going to feed zip ties into it. So go ahead and grab 4 of your zip ties, and if you've already chopped all the ends off your zip ties, you could go ahead and use the ones that are already clipped down. And I'm just putting it into the corrugated cardboard and leaving a space of 2 in between each one. And right now we're just getting the width of the cardboard to cut. So we're going to make a small cut right here. remove all the zip ties. And finish the cut. Now we have a small piece of cardboard. That'll be a base. To hold our zip tie fingers. So now we're going to have the cardboard again, and we're going to cut another piece. And on the first part you had the corrugated cardboard going like this, but on this time you want it going across like this. And now we're going to make a larger part of the palm for the hand. And I'm just going to put some marks. So you want at least, triple the size of this so you have a good workspace. And we're just going to cut the rectangle out. And try not to collapse the cardboard like I did just there. And now you have your second piece. Now what you want to do next is we're going to make some guide holes to make little slits. So on each side of the zip tie, just press the tack in. So we're just trying to mark some holes. Go ahead and line that up again. And now we're going to repeat the process for the top. And you want to kind of bring it in and leave some room because we're going to slit into the cardboard across here. And now's the time to kind of straighten up your fingers and get them where you want them. So now we have this piece of cardboard. And in between each of the the holes, we're just going to scrape that out. What we're trying to do here is make some holes in the cardboard so we can slide some of our tabs through. Try not to go over the holes like I am, because you want the zip ties to be tight in there. Now I'm just going to bring the holes all the way out. Now watch your fingers. What I'm doing now is just making guide holes on the other side so I can finish the job. Now once you have that, you get some of your tabs and you make it to where they go through. You get your first piece and your second piece. get some of the pieces of the zip tie that you cut off, 4 of them to be exact.